Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So I finished recording this video. I just found out I need some pictures, and I did the voiceover and no picture. So I was thinking maybe I should find some authentic pictures. So these are the pictures. My sister, I have two sisters, one big brother, two big sisters, and this sister is the photography sister. She was a geology teacher. She traveled around the world, and these are the pictures. I think almost 10 years ago, she visited Ireland and took some pictures in UK, Ireland, Scotland, in that part of the world. So I choose some picture of Ireland to use as a background. Okay, now let's start. Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. So let's save time and continue read the book K. We are at K. K is for Book of Kells. K-E-L-L, Kells. The Book of Kells is filled with light, the paintings shimmering and bright, done long ago by holy men, as shining now as it was then. The Book of Kells. The Book of Kells was written and illustrated by Irish monks in the early 9th century. So that's 800 to 900. Yeah, in the early 9th century, and is a retelling of the Bible's four Gospels. Retelling of the Bible's four Gospels. The pages blaze with color and are filled with pictures of holy people and beautiful, sometimes bizarre animals. It's filled with holy people and sometimes bizarre animals. There are winged figures, lions and calves, eagles and butterflies. Some single letters of the text, marvelously complicated, can fill a whole page. That's kind of a complicated calligraphy, right? Work on the book may have started in Iona in Scotland. In Iona in Scotland, when the Vikings forced the monks to flee to Ireland, they settled in a monastery in Kells, County Meath. The work was continued there. Now the Book of Kells rests in all its glory in Trinity College. I need to go to Trinity College, Dublin. I need to visit Trinity College, Dublin. Although the beginning and end of the manuscripts are missing, it is still classified as one of the most beautiful books in the world. Wow. let me search online. Book of Kells. The Book of Kells. The Book of Kells. Let me search online, see the picture of it. The Book of Kells. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. The Book of Kells. The Book of Kells, Trinity College. Let me see how the Trinity College look like. Trinity College, Dublin. Ooh, that's such a classic school, institution. Oh, they have some of the most beautiful libraries. On my wish list. Okay, L. L is for Leprechaun. Leprechaun. How do I pronounce? Leprechaun. Leprechaun. Let me see how to pronounce. Leprechaun. 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 Why do I pronounce leprechaun? Leprechauns. 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 But it pronounced a little bit like leprechaun. Leprechauns. Who is that beneath the tree? It's someone small as small can be. I make a sound. Oh no, he's gone. I think he was a leprechaun. Leprechaun. The leprechauns, or little people, are shoemakers to the fairies. Shoemakers to the fairies. If you tiptoe out on a moonlight, on a moonlit night, when the world is asleep, you might hear the tap, tap, tap of their little hammers. Tap, 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 tap. You might see one in his green pointed cap and red pointed shoes. His leather apron wrapped around him, his glasses on the end of his long pointed nose. He will be busy because leprechauns are always busy. Fairies quickly wear out their dancing shoes and need replacements. The leprechauns are paid with fairy gold. They are paid with fairy gold, hidden at the end of a rainbow where they are sure no one will ever find them. Ha ha, that's the story of leprechaun and the gold at the end of the rainbow. Hidden at the end of a rainbow. That's so beautiful, this story. Leprechaun. Now let's continue. M. M is for modern Ireland. mobile phones, computers too, lots of work for all to do. The Celtic tiger's on its way, that's Ireland way. Modern Ireland. For hundreds of years, Ireland has been a poor country, as we have told the story of Irish famine and all the misery, all the tragedy they have went through. There was endless emigration, especially after the potato famine in 1840s. The saying was that Ireland's biggest export was her people. And that is true. Irish people are all over the world. Times have changed. In the 1960s, the Irish government ruled that high school education would be free. In 1996, in 1960s, they decided to be free education. In 1996, the fees for college education became as low as it was about almost free. Wow, Irish education is almost free, with tax breaks offered to foreign companies and with well-educated workers available. Doing business in Ireland has become highly desirable. It now is the second richest country in the European Union. Wow, second richest country. What is the richest country? Today, Irish was left the country. Irish who left the country in years past are going home, anxious to hitch a ride on the back to the unstoppable Celtic tiger, so called because of Ireland's roaring economy. And I think Google and many big companies has office in Ireland. I have seen people educated in Ireland, very well educated, and it's what is the richest country in Europe Union? Who? Let me search online. Who are the rich? Ranking of richest country in Europe Union. In Europe Union, Luxembourg is the richest country in European Union when measured by gross domestic product. Oh my goodness, it is. Luxembourg is ranking number 1, Ireland ranking number 2, Denmark and the Netherlands follow as the next wealthiest standard economy. Oh my. Luxembourg, Belgium, top country by household asset. So the richest household medium wealth is Luxembourg number 1, Belgium number 2. Top is EU Union by all overall economic size, nominal GDP. So German is the largest economy in EU. France is the second largest in EU. Wow. So Ireland, the economy focus is in technology and pharmaceutical. Denmark is green energy and maritime. Yeah, makes sense. Germany is automotive and heavy manufacturing. Okay. How interesting. How interesting. Ireland is. And Luxembourg is banking and financial service. Yeah, that. Okay, now let's see. We are done with M. N. Now is N. N is for nature, of course, in anywhere, in any place in the world. N is for nature, not only Ireland. N is for nature, the mountains of Mourne, the vale of Tralee, the green hills of Antrim, the dark Irish Sea, the patchwork of fields stretching mile after mile, a terrible beauty, the Emerald Isles. The Emerald Isle. Yeah, Ireland is very green, right? Ireland is a small island, less than 400 miles from north to south, and less than 200 miles from east to west. The climate is temperate, which means it's seldom too hot or too cold, but it does rain a lot. It is and always has been a country of small farms. Potatoes are grown, and oats and hay to feed the livestock that provide milk and butter and cheese. Some of it for export. Those who live there and those who visit agree. Ireland is a beautiful country. There is a softness to the emerald green field, divided here and there by smooth stone walls. The mountains that are little more than high hills seem to be forever misty. Sheep, sometimes marked with daub of bright paint to indicate their owners, graze on their hillside. Ireland has been serenaded in poverty and literature, often longingly, by those who have left it. It has been serenaded in poetry. Sorry. Ireland has been serenaded in poetry and literature, often longingly, by those who have left it. Maybe someday I will go back to Ireland. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I am going to Ireland. nature. Okay, and O. Now we are on O. O is for O'Neill, O'Brien, and O'Dear, O'Rourke, O'Connor, and O'Shea. Irish names that starts with O passed down from King folk long ago. The Irish love to trace their family trees. If your name starts with O or O apostrophe, O with it usually means you are the descendant of or grandson of an ancient king or chieftain many, many centuries ago. The O'Donnell, for instance, were one of the grandest families in Ireland, descended from Niall, Niall of the 9 hostages. O'Toole, Peter O'Toole, the out of Africa, Lawrence of Africa, Peter O'Toole, and Georgia O'Keeffe. Yeah. O'Toole comes from the 10th century king of Leinster. If you are an O'Malley, your great-great-great-grandmother was way back, could have been Grace O'Malley, the pirate queen of Mayo, who was Mayo. Is that something to do with mayonnaise? Mayo? What is Mayo? Who was captured several times and just escaped the gallows. In her old age, she was so famous that she visited Queen Elizabeth I in London as a princess and an equal. Wow, O'Malley. O'Malley. Wow. An old parrot. Behat. Okay, P. You know P? Yeah. P is for Patrick. St. Patrick. Yeah, pretty sure. P is for Saint Patrick. Saint Patrick. Saint Patrick taught the fish to jump. He drove the snakes away. It seems the whole world honors him on each St. Patrick's Day. Wow, he drove the snake away. And I think New Zealand or where doesn't have a snake. Or maybe Australia. I forgot. Australia has a lot of crocodile, but snake, I forgot. Okay, St. Patrick's name wasn't. St. Patrick's name wasn't Patrick. St. Patrick's name wasn't Patrick. Is that true? He was born in Ireland, and in the beginning, he wasn't even a saint. His name was Maewyn, Maewyn, His name was Mavin, born in Wales or perhaps France. He was born in France, St. Patrick, around 385. Snatched from his father's home, he was sold into slavery in Ireland and sent to tend sheep on Slamish Mountain. Oh, so he was a shepherd? For 7 years, Patrick looked after his flock before he escaped to France, where he preached and taught. But a vision told him that he should return to Ireland. In spite of the opposition of the pagan Druids, he preached and taught, bringing Christianity to the Irish people. Heroes attack myths and legends, and there are many legends. Heroes attract myths and legends, and there are many legends about St. Patrick. Oh my goodness, I attract. There are many legends about St. Patrick. It is said that he stood on a mountain top and drove all the snakes out of Ireland, and that he is allowed to judge the Irish before they are admitted to heaven. Ooh. He is allowed to judge the Irish. He is allowed. He is judging. St. Patrick is judging. St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland, died in 460. 385, that is 75 years old. He died at 75 years old. He was buried at Dundas Glass, County Down, in the land that he loved. St. Patrick. Q. Yeah, I need to read Q. Q is for Queen Mave. Maeve. Mave. I think I will pronounce it Mave. Q is for Queen Mave, the Queen of Connacht. Connacht was Queen Mave. No one doubted she was brave. The great Cuchulainn was brave too. Who could have known what he would do? The great Cuchulainn. Oh, this I do not understand. Queen Mave of Connacht, also known as Queen Mave. Melbourne? Is that anything to do with Melbourne? Ooh, I mean, is Melbourne got the name from Queen Mave? Also, Queen Mave was a warrior famous for her bravery and her beauty. 又美又飒，太棒了。That's perfect, beautiful and brave. It was said that enemy soldiers fell down in a swoon at the sight of her, and that her own soldiers were all in love with her. Wow, she was brave, so enemy soldier fell down. And then all her own soldier fall down because they love her, fell down, fell for love. That's a good fell, yeah, not a terrified fell. The Tame, the great Irish epic, tells of how Queen Mave went to war to steal a bull, cow, bull, a bull. She and her third husband, she had 3 husbands, she and her third husband, Eileen, constantly quarreled over which one of them was richer. Ooh, you do not need to, Queen Mave. You are brave and beautiful, already the richest. Maybe you should. No, it's not me to say anything, but anyway, I was thinking, no need. She's perfect already. Eileen insisted he was because he owned a strong, fierce bull. The only better bull, the brown bull of Queeling, was owned by the king and the queen, by the king and queen of Ulster. When they refused to sell it to Queen Mave, she went to war to get it. Connacht never did like Ulster anyway. Wow. So that's the husband and wife. The queen quarreled with her third husband. Oh, I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm richer. And husband said, I'm richer because I have a bull, and this bull is the second strongest, second best, and the best is in the king of Ulster. I cannot get it. And then the wife said, okay, you think you have the second best bull? Now I'm getting the first best, the best of the best, the bestest bull. So she went to have a fight with. Wow, that's pretty brave. I want it. I want it, so I get it. So she went to war, and people was not arguing so much because anyway, who likes Ulster? I mean, the Irish, they do not like Ulster, or their tribe did not like Ulster. Unfortunately, for Mave, the child hero, Cuchulainn, 17 years old, but already known as the Hound of Ulster, did not swoon at the sight of her or her armies. Instead, he drove them back. The child hero. Unfortunately for Mave, the child hero, Cuchulainn. Okay, there was a young guy, and he was 初生牛犊不怕虎. The young guy did not know about fear, so he fight with Queen Mave, and drove them back. Ooh, and he did not fell in love with Queen Mave. He did not fell down of fear with Queen Mave. He just fight back. Legend says that in spite of the defeat, Queen Mave got her bull. Oh, oh. She got her way. She got her bull. It was penned up with Aili's bull, and in the end, they killed one another, leaving husband and wife just as equal as they had been before. Oh my goodness, my heart jumps. So the Queen Mave got defeated, so he lose, but so she lost she lost the game, but she got a bull, and she got the bull. She went to fight, used this bull to fight her husband's bull, and the two bulls fight each other. That's a bloody result, and both of the bulls died, and the husband and wife said, okay, we are equal, we are fair, we are no longer arguing who is the winner, who is the loser. That story is so a little bit déçu, a little bit heartwarming. It's a very strange feeling. Fight, and with a result, just kind of compromising each other. RQRSTUVWXYZ. I have 8 letters left. I think I will stop here. Let me see what is R. R is Riverdance. Oh my goodness, I love Riverdance. I have to finish the R. Oh, S is for Shamrock. Everything is interesting. R is for Riverdance. I just love the Riverdance. I need to go to Dublin or go to any Ireland a dance school to learn about Riverdance. Yeah. Dance. R is for Riverdance. Dance the jig and dance the reel. Dance to show the way you feel. Dance alone or dance in line. Ha! Sure you are doing fine. Ray, you are doing fine. Riverdance is the name of a touring Irish dance company that performs worldwide. I think from time to time, I have seen their dance on YouTube, but I think they have came to Bay Area, maybe in Mountain View Performance Arts Center, maybe in San Francisco, maybe in a mountain winery or something. They have been here. If next time they come, I must see it. It started as a 6-minute act in 1994 and grew. In traditional Irish dance, the back is straight and the hand are kept pointing down to the side. In Riverdance, the arm and hands move. Oh, the arm and hands move. So it is sometimes referred to as reinvented Irish dancing. The programs change, but they always tell the stories of Ireland. One portrays Irish heroes. One tells of the women of Ireland, of the women of Ireland, and one tells the migrants and long goodbye. Oh, wow. Riverdance has brought renewed interest in Irish dancing, but the Irish has always danced. Dancing masters once traveled from village to village giving lessons. They'd meet at fairs and challenge one another to contests that only stopped when one of them collapsed. Good man, the winner. Wow, they dance until they completely collapse. Okay, tomorrow we will read The Shamrock and Others. How about that?